up a chair and let's chill. Let's party, let's talk and let's build. Yeah, alright, let's talk over drinks.
It's Corey Folkier, one half of Talks Over Drinks, and my doggy daughter, Eva Elizabeth, wants you to check out this throwback commercial, Talks Over Drinks. Cheers.
Let's talk over drinks. Pull up a chair and let's chill. Let's party, let's talk and let's build. Yeah, alright, let's talk over drinks.
Talks Over Drinks, a new talk show where real people have real conversation about real issues like.
And I don't care how intelligent you are or lack thereof, you have to be able to communicate orally. And that's when people start to say, wow, they have some intellect to him or to her.
Music guests.
What do you think about what's going on in the industry nowadays?
Oh man, it's a lot of things I can say about it, but one of the most important things I can say for any independent artist or a major artist is it's set up for you to be like Prince.
I was in the club the other day. I played Beach Boys. I get around, and I mixed it in with Tupac. I get around. Club went crazy.
Comedians, politicians, community organizers. We gonna have a few laughs over a couple of drinks.
Talks over drinks. We can have a conversation. You can say what you think. I'm 40 plus and still rocking to this hip hop beat. Bring it live and direct right here from Broad Street. I pray that my lyrics do find you well, cause it's me, MSB, and a guy named Markel. The White J, son, you know he fan. Invite indie musicians coming straight slam. I got swerving beat sounds on the ones and twos, and together, united, we gonna bring it to you.
So once again, definitely want to give you guys a little background about how we got started. So originally, I was asked to be a campaign manager on a libertarian campaign for state senate, where a gentleman named Carl Loza was the candidate, and that was back in 2015. And what I found in 2015 with a background in public relations and media relations is that I found it very difficult for Mr. Loza to get positive press. So working on this campaign and my background with an organization called Toastmasters International, who kind of taught me a little bit about public relations, I decided to join forces with Markel to originally start up the show. So Markel and I met on the corporate plantation of a telecommunications company in the Richmond area. We became friends, and one of the ideas that we had for Talks Over Drinks originally was for it to only be a podcast type radio show. Fast forward, and at the time we were close with MSB 804 LLC, Jonathan Scott, aka Skunk Warner, Jamal Hunt, and they basically showed us that they had the capability of putting this platform on television or having it for an audio video broadcast. And I recall standing in the back of Skunk Space, and Markel and I had a different name for it, but my stepson Eric Benson was like, nah, Dred, you need to call it Talks Over Drinks. And me, Markel, and Skunk were in the back of the spotlight, and Skunk was like, yeah, son, that works. Yeah. So we did some pilot episodes in January 2016, in July 2016, and then again in April of 2018. And, you know, because of life, sometimes you just get stuck with work and family. But a lot of the people that watched the show reached out to me and Markel on our personal social media pages and said that they enjoyed what we did. When we got to April 2018, we added Elwood Sandy Sanders, who was the show's legal correspondent, as well as Arthelia Aviles, who I met through work on a different corporate plantation. But nonetheless, both Arthelia and Sandy add something of value to the show, so we definitely want to shout them out. Coming up in 2019, the next episodes, we're definitely going to have a gentleman named Perry Whitaker, who has a small barbecue business called PW's Barbecue out of Eastern Henrico, Virginia. He's one of the next guests that we're going to have, as well as hopefully squeezing in Wes Benedict with the Libertarian Party. He's been a Libertarian leader for some time down in Texas. I know that he's here in the Richmond area helping with ballot petition signatures for Libertarians looking to run for office. So definitely, hopefully in the next 72 hours, Markel and I can steal Wes Benedict away. He has a new PAC that is going to be assisting Libertarians running across the country. What else you got, Markel?
Well, on my end, as you can see, my brother Corey has the politics covered. So this is your go-to. If you guys want to know anything about what's going on politically, if you want to know the truth about what's going on, not anything that's going to be watered down like how they give you on the mainstream media, and actually allow you to get information, truthful information that'll help you make the best determination of what's going on in your lives and your communities. My brother is the one to go to for that. Now, on my part here, everybody who knows me knows that my passion is direct sales, network marketing, affiliate marketing, whatever you want to call it, MLM, but total complete entrepreneurship.
Indeed.
Being able to have a business of your own. As Corey mentioned, we met on the corporate plantation where neither one of us really loved what we were doing, but it was a means to make it day by day.
Indeed.
So it was something to put food on the table, but then we realized that, of course, being entrepreneurs and having your own business and being in charge of your own destiny was far more important than working on a plantation where you never know where you might end up. So what I want to bring to the show is the aspect of entrepreneurship. And like I said, unlike other talk shows, we want to be able to help you guys create wealth from home. When we profit, we want to help you profit. So we're going to introduce different entrepreneurs that have business opportunities for you guys to work from home, ways that you can make money right from the comfort of your living room, your bedroom, your bathroom, wherever you prefer to do your business. But we want to be able to help you guys with that throughout the season and let you know that it is possible. Give you some motivation going forward, also introduce you to a different lifestyle that you might not be accustomed to and that you might want to develop into but don't believe that it's possible. We want to be able to give you guys an inkling and let you know that anything's possible, and we want to bring everything together here on this show, Talks Over Drinks.
And I think the important thing with regards to some of the things that Markel and I are going to share with you, as well as Arthelia and Sandy in the upcoming episodes on Talks Over Drinks, it's a discussion point. And I think for me politically, the most frustrating thing is that there's the left and the right, and there's never any discussion to bring us center stage or center table. You know what I'm saying? It's always left and right, and everybody's arguing, and we're always fighting and fussing and carrying on. When we bring the information to you all, you guys may have, as the viewers, a different perspective that Markel and I have. I remember as a memory growing up reading the New York Times, one of the things my dad had me do was read the New York Times, highlight any words I didn't know the meanings of, look them up in the dictionary, and use them in a sentence. I think that when growing up reading the New York Times and other publications, I remember that the reporter or the author of the article allowed the truth to be told and allowed you as the viewer or the reader to come up with your own interpretation of what you think the truth is. And I think that, to me, that's what's wrong with media and mainstream media at this particular point in time, because they want to spoon feed you what they want you to know. Or like Sister Arthelia always says when I speak to her, it's called programming for a reason. They want you to think like they think. I don't want you to think like me. I don't want you to think like Markel. I want you to think for yourself. But this is a platform where we are going to bring the information to you. And whether at the end of the show, if it's your beginning points of research, you agree or disagree with us, or you form your own opinion, that's the freedom about Talks Over Drinks. Markel and I, Sandy, Arthelia, want to be able to give you guys the story and for you to interpret it on your own. I don't want to spoon feed you. I don't want you to be another Corey Folk, and I don't want you to be another Markel Prines. I want you to be able to think and reason for yourself. And that's what's missing in mainstream media, because as Arthelia says, it's programming. They want you to think like them. I don't want you to think like me. I just want to deliver the information to you so that you can best use it to your best ability and for what you need the information for. So that's why Markel and I are going to be looking at small businesses. We're going to be looking at independent musical artists. We're going to be looking at, different people in different frames of life so that we can kind of deliver that information to you and yours, and you can use it as a beginning point, an end point, a middle point. But we want you to have the freedom to do and say what you think is best for you and your family. And I think that's the whole purpose here at Talks Over Drinks.
Absolutely, absolutely. So we definitely look forward to giving you guys all the opportunity in the world that you deserve, because I truly believe that the majority of us, we don't believe that we deserve certain things in life. One of the recent quotes that I've come across from one of my mentors, Mr. Les Brown, is that wants show up in conversation, but expectations show up in your actions. So there's a lot of people out there in the world that want, and that's all you primarily hear people talk about is what they want out of life.
Indeed.
But you don't hear too many people talk about their expectations. What do they expect to achieve out of life? Because when you start talking about things like that, that starts to hold you a little bit more accountable as to getting out there and actually being productive, putting those measures into place and actually getting it done. A want is something that most people have. Everybody wants to do something, but what do you expect out of your life? So I want to bring the focus to personal development, not only financial development, because we all need to have those finances in our pockets, be able to earn that extra income, whether we want to go on extra vacations, retire early, replace their full-time jobs with a permanent income from home. But more than that, what I've learned from this industry that I've been a part of is being able to communicate better, being able to go through personal development, and being able to develop a mindset that's going to actually take you to these places. And that's one thing that I want to share on the show, be able to help everybody who might not have vision, but might have sight. And there's a difference between the two, vision and sight. Majority of people are able to see, but it's about having vision for the future. And if you don't have that, then you're kind of stuck in a rat race.
That's right. Well, definitely, you know what I'm saying, appreciate Markel. You know what I'm saying? We've been through a lot together. We've been friends for a long time, and we help motivate each other. So I appreciate my brother. Definitely appreciate, again, Sandy Sanders and Arthelia Aviles. So we are Talks Over Drinks. Y'all check us out. 2019, somebody else is getting ice. You know what I'm saying? TalksOverDrinks.com, YouTube, Gmail, Talks Over Drinks. Y'all hit us up if you have any stories or any topics that you want us to delve into on the show. Again, my name is Corey Folkier. It's my partner, the guy Markel Prines. We are Talks Over Drinks. Markel,
absolutely.
Cheers, sir. Indeed.
All right, let's talk over drinks.
Talks over drinks, talks over drinks. We can have a conversation. You can say what you think. I'm 40 plus and still rocking to this hip hop beat. Bring it live and direct right here from Broad Street. I pray that my lyrics do find you well, cause it's me, MSB, and a guy named Markel. The White Jason, you know he fan. Invite indie musicians, coming straight slam. I got swerving beat sounds on the ones and twos, and together, united, we gon' bring it to you. We the RVA Rap Pack crew. So take your pick, Comcast or YouTube. No disrespect, I don't mean to be rude, but these other talk shows can't do what we do. I stay with the lyrics, some call me Dread Dude. Difference of opinion should not be called sin. Tell the truth, yo Dread, where you been? Invest a few minutes, I hope you tune in, yo. Politics, economics, education. These are topics across the whole entire nation. Keep it 100, we gon' talk about them, yo. Bring your kids, tell your mama and a friend, yo, it's Talks Over Drinks, Talks Over Drinks. We can have a conversation, you can say what you think.
Let's talk over drinks. Pull up a chair and let's chill. Let's party, let's talk and let's build. Alright, let's talk over drinks. We over here keeping it real, saying exactly how we feel. Come on, let's talk over drinks. Pull up a chair and let's chill. Let's party, let's talk and let's build. Alright, let's talk over drinks.